What's up, YouTube? Listen, welcome back to the channel. This is a video I actually thought very, very hard about doing, only because I don't want to ruffle feathers. I know there's going to be some people in the comments that are going to say, "Damn, Diaz, like it's about time you went raw. You told it how it was." But then there's going to be some people that are going to be like, "Well, damn, why you make something like this?" And then there's going to be people that are going to be like, "Okay." So there's going to be a lot of mixed emotions in this video, but I'm not one to sugarcoat anything, to try to get people to like me. Like, I don't make videos just so people will like me. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was getting over this cold that I had, so I apologize. Okay, so a lot of people have heard about the little dilemma that we all have, right? And I'll put it in the words of Big Game James, the GOVs, okay? With certain things not working. So what I'm going to say here is, do I care? No. Does it affect me? No. What I am going to say is what I don't like is what some of these content creators are talking about is, one, I don't bash anybody. Okay, but I'm not going to be sympathetic for everybody because of what is going on. And I'm sorry. Because me being sympathetic is not going to stop what is happening. What I didn't care for, and I'm in no way trying to bash this person's channel. I was watching True Media 777, which I usually love a lot of his videos, okay? He talks about a lot of very interesting things, very real things, and very true things, okay? But this video, he went off the rockers with this, okay? Off the rockers. Because he repeatedly just kept saying how this other content creator was bashing just women of color that need assistance, and it's SNAP benefits. Little does he know, there's a lot of other races that get them. Okay, and all he kept saying was the women of color, the women of color, the women of color. And he said this other person had all women of color on his video. He didn't have no Caucasian. This is what I'll say. No Caucasian. Well, he said European. No Asian, no Indian, no Mexican. None of them other people. All he had was, I'll say, black women on there. And he said that this content creator just kept laughing at the videos. He was doing reaction videos. So he was laughing at these women on here, black women, people of color, laughing because they were hurt behind this SNAP issue. Okay, one, I don't never laugh about any of this stuff. Like, does it affect me? No. Okay, but I don't ever knock anybody getting assistance. I never would. That's not me. But I just didn't like how he just specifically just kept saying, like, protecting just women of color. Okay, because it's women in general. It's men. There's single fathers out there that are taking care of kids that could use assistance. So all he kept saying was women. And then he had to try to make himself better by saying, oh, I hold women accountable too. But, and then he just kept going on, and he was using the N word a lot. And like, it's to me, like, if you're making, like, I get it. Like, he was very, very into his video. I get that. Okay. This is what you want. You want the energy. Okay. But you don't have to say certain things in these videos, especially when it comes to something that's this important, that you would want to be more mature in making your videos. So, in the light of everything, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all, listen, this issue that we are having right now in this country is fucking a lot of people up. I will say that. You know, there's people on social media that are talking about all kind of stuff that's going on. Okay, for one, the military still has to work, but they're not getting paid. The airline people have to work, but are not getting paid. The immigration people, the ones that do like the border, stuff like that, they have to work. They're not getting paid. The only thing that's not being affected is like post offices and like all these stores and stuff out here. But like people that are on Social Security, okay, right now they're not affected. But who knows? The only thing that I do like that was said in the video is that, you know, they're holding all of these funds and they have to come up with some kind of budget plan or whatever. Aren't we the same country? And this is what he said in the video, not word for word, but in the same sense. And this is exactly why this is the part of the videos of his that I do like watching. He said, aren't we the same country that spends millions and millions and millions of dollars for other countries? But yet we're over here suffering and starving our country, but we're helping other people. And I don't want to hear that, well, we get our trade, we trade with them, we didn't know. We help everyone. Yo, in all honesty, people don't like us. They just tolerate America. They don't like us. China, Russia, Iran, Iraq, like none of these countries give a shit about anybody but their country. And do you see how quick we are to jump to help other countries? Man, listen, if we stop doing that, I'm sorry, y'all, it's like 6:30 in the morning. But if we stop doing that, do you know how much better we would have it? You know, I don't know everything. So if there's something that I'm missing, and I don't do the politics and stuff like that, so I keep that out of my comments because I don't do all that political shit. But if we were to stop fucking up all of our money to help other people, our country would be better off. Put us first. Okay, because there's a lot of elderly and young children. Well, I'm not even going to say young children because the parents can get up off their ass and do shit. but there's a lot of elderly people and people that are disabled that can't work that are going to suffer behind all of this. That's my thing. If you could get up and go to work, you have no excuse. And I don't want to hear that the jobs aren't paying enough. Like another thing that he said in the video, the jobs aren't paying enough. It's money. Oh, rent's too high. Like, and I'm not trying to say, well, don't live in a nice place, but maybe where you live at is not cut out for you. Because, hello, wake up. Rent is not cheap anywhere anymore. I literally did research. Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry, y'all. I apologize. I don't even know what I was saying now. But anyway, so the elderly are the ones suffering. Children are suffering because their parents don't want to do shit. And here, okay, now I remember what I was saying. I actually did research and just looked at different neighborhoods, different bedroom sizes of how much rent is. Okay. Now, in the neighborhood that I live in, a one bedroom, the cheapest you might find is like $800-900. That's the cheapest for an apartment, not a house, an apartment. A 2-3 bedroom house in my neighborhood, anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 for a 2 to 3 bedroom. Okay, now I even ventured outside of my neighborhood in a not so good neighborhood, but it's livable. Not somewhere you would want to raise the child, but it's livable. They're even going for 8, 9, 100,000, 1,200. It's not cheap, y'all. I get it. It's not cheap. If you are a single parent raising children, it's hard, y'all. It's hard in a 2-income household trying to get by with everything that's going on. I get that. But this is where it comes into where maybe y'all want to start prioritizing and taking care of things that you need to take care of instead of taking care of things that you want to take care of. I want to do a lot of things, but my house and my bills come first. And that's why I'm still where I'm at right now, is because I prioritize. I might have to scale back on certain things to make sure that I'm good. But it's the name of the game. You think you're the only one that has to do that? Get out of here. You're not the only one that has to do it. You're not the only one that struggles. And it's not a race thing. It's a human thing. Everybody struggles in their own way. It might be financially, it might be emotionally, it might be physically, it might be spiritually. Everyone is suffering. No one is perfect and okay 100% of their lives. I don't even care if you were spoon-fed in a mansion and your mom and them make 8 figures. It doesn't matter. You could struggle in your own way, and that could break you down. So all of this talk about these SNAP benefits being affected, Trump is doing exactly what he said he was going to do. He was going to clean up. He was making America great again. He was making people get up off their ass and go to work. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers have been taking advantage of not having to do shit. But gimme, gimme, gimme. When the benefits hit, boom, right to the store. So now they're scaring people. Guess what? I got to get up off my ass. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. So yeah, he's making people get up off their ass and actually do something. Instead of sitting back or just not doing anything. I mean, taking care of your household, but just collecting it. Collecting the money. The SNAP benefits. They're going to be stopping a lot of things. This big, beautiful bill has a list of agendas. And he's going one by one. So you think that this is the beginning? I mean, you think that this is bad. Y'all listen. It's only just begun. I don't know if y'all know that song, but it's from a movie. Put it in the comments below if y'all know. It's only just begun. So, to wrap everything up, stop worrying about this big, beautiful bill that Trump is going through. And focus on taking care of your household. There is resources that will help you to get through, but come up out your pockets instead of worrying about going to buy that next beautiful chain or these beautiful clothes. Okay? There's no shame in shopping at cheaper stores, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. My shirt that I have on right now is $6. But guess what? It's comfortable. I don't have to spend $30, $40, $50 on a shirt or $100 on an outfit. I don't have to have these done. Look at them. Not done. I don't have nothing. I don't have lashes. I don't have none of that. I am plain, okay? And I'm fine with that. Do I want to go out and enjoy? Yes, I do. But this is what matters. Having that. Because without this and lights and whatever else you need, you're not going to survive. So get up off your ass if you're able to and do something. Y'all, listen, I don't care if you DoorDash. I don't care if you Instacart. I don't care if you Uber Eats. I'm talking about as far as working. I don't care if you do any of that. As long as you're doing something and not just sitting on your ass. Well, Diaz, everybody knows that. I get that. Everybody don't have the luxury of doing everything that they want to do. But if you're able to, if you're just sitting around all day and you're able to, go make some kind of money. Don't just sit back and just collect the GOV's money and then get pissed off whenever they take their money back. Because it's not entitled to you. They're just helping you. That's their money that they're helping you with. That's like somebody borrowing money from somebody. It's not your money. You're borrowing it. Oh, can I borrow $20 till Friday? You got to give that shit back on Friday. Some people don't, but you got to give that shit back. So I don't want to hear that, well, this ain't right, and here they're taking our stamps away from us, and they're taking. You see that emoji? That one right there. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, like I said, this is a no diss to True Media 777. I just didn't like the idea of how he was pinpointing just certain races. And it's like a target. And it's not right because there's a lot of races that need help. A lot. It's not just people of color. It's other people too. So before y'all go to judging, and the crazy thing is another thing he said something about that he was watching a video, I guess, of this content creator doing this reaction. And this woman was saying how she was going to basically break in and rob and get whatever she wanted. And this content creator was laughing at this woman. And he got all like hostile about it. Like, no. One, it's not okay to just break in and start robbing shit because you're not getting your way. And this is exactly what's going to happen if all of this shit keeps going on. There's going to be looting. There's going to be rioting. There's going to be a lot of shit going on. Stay tuned for it because I guarantee. And another thing is I'm going to tie this part of the video into this one because it kind of has something to do with it. So Big Game James TV, I was watching his video. And shout out to you because I know you be busy. I know you had said one time in one of your videos that you try to get on whenever you can, but shout out to you because you literally took the words out of my mouth whenever you were saying this, because I was talking to somebody and I said, y'all, listen, this is going to happen. Everybody's sitting there talking about the zombie apocalypse and this and this and this. Not realizing it's us. And like he said, what do you do whenever what happens when you don't eat? You lose weight, you start looking sick. Okay. Skin discoloration. Then what? You start getting angry. You start doing things that you shouldn't be doing. Stealing, whatever. We are going to become the zombies with all of this stuff that's happening. I mean, not me personally, but we as people. So Big Game James TV, that was the realest, rawest video I've ever seen. And you have really good content no matter what, but like, that's, man, listen, y'all, just wait on it. Just wait on it, because when this shit does happen, come back into my comments. I told you. You was right, Diaz. Yep. I told you. They have a bigger agenda than just this that they're not telling us. You think this is bad? Yo, this is not even the beginning. This is like, you ever have like a 3-course meal? This is like the pre-appetizer. I'll say that. Diaz, what the hell is that? It's not the beginning. This is a lot of y'all will say, well, Diaz, it's the beginning. Okay, I'll dumb it down for y'all. This is the beginning of way more shit to come. Way more. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And like Big Game James says, stay dangerous, because, and he's not meaning violence. Stay ready, basically. Stay on your toes. Head on a swivel. Shout out to all of my YouTubers. All of them. Even the ones I mentioned in this video. Y'all, listen. Shit is about to go crazy. And Spinks for integrity. Shout out to him. I need you to do this video for me. Give me your opinion on what you think of my video, but what you think of all of this stuff that is going on with a lot of things being affected and things like that. So I need I need your opinion, because I like watching your videos. I really do. I like watching your videos because they're very interesting. You know, you're like me. You don't sugarcoat anything. You don't do it for likes. You know, you drop a lot of knowledge, and a lot more people need to hear it. So I need you. I need all of my YouTubers. If y'all don't want to listen, if y'all don't want to make a video, just drop a comment. But I need all of my YouTubers, all of my content creators. I need y'all opinion on what y'all think of all of this stuff that's going on. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Stay tuned for my next video later on today. Y'all, I got a lot of stuff to do today. I wasn't even going to get up, y'all. But I figured I have to drop this as early as possible, because if not, I might not have a chance to do it, and I might forget, because y'all, I'm not young. I'm only 22. Peace. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Cash App will be in the description below if you guys want to donating to your girl. And I will see you guys in the next video.